Welcome back to Night in the Woods. So in the last part, bad things happened, and we started chapter 3. I don't know where the game's gonna go from here, but I think things really did just get serious. Let's check the messages. Hey May, thanks so much for your help last night. Woke up and realized that I completely imposed in a big way. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'll be at work cleaning up after last night if you want to say hello. Thanks, B. Hey dude, sorry couldn't hang last night. Angus says he's sorry too. Band practice today, because I'm in charge and I say so. Off to work, bye. Cool, band practice. So I guess we get one song per chapter, it would seem. One band practice session per chapter. We're all looking a bit older, I guess. Weird to take like one moment and make it like the official version of us. That's what family pictures are, I guess. Maybe the best representation of you, or maybe the representation you want to show people. I wonder if the new working clock downstairs thinks this clock is scary. Big old thing upstairs. Like you, but different, huge and spooky. Making weird noises at night. That seems like a metaphor. I don't know if there's actually anything else back here. There's nothing else in there. Just thought I'd check. You're just like the same every day. What is your bird existence like? Much more simple than ours. Do we have any detective books out here? Oh, of course we do. Do we have any books about ghosts? Like real life ghosts? Do we have any books for nut jobs, I guess? No, this is good. Research is good. Confront the problem head on. You're not losing it, dude. You're in fact keeping it. Very close. That's right. Face the problem head on. Work it out. Hey, hon. Yeah? Come say hello, why don't you? Hey, hon. Hey, Mum. You look really tired. So do you. Also, I have a splitting headache. Well, the weather seems to agree with you. Grey and drizzly. I could go for that today. Hey, hon. Yeah. Sorry about yesterday. Me too. I said some stuff. I didn't really mean it. Well, whether you meant it or not, that isn't how we should communicate. I don't want us to stop talking. I just don't want a repeat of a few years ago. I'm really sorry, Mum. About all of it. Hey, May, are you okay? I'm fine. Guess I'm stressed too. Saw some weird stuff last night. Or think I did. Want to talk about it? Later. I'm still, like, putting it together. We talk about school. Also later. Confront the problem head on, May. But yeah, I guess getting your thoughts in order first and making sure you're saying the right things is important. Another rainy day. Oh, I love the rain. Chapter 3. And we still can't go this way. Okay, fine. Well, I'm really not sure whether what we saw last night was real or a figment of our imagination, because it seems like no one else seemed to have seen it. I guess we'll find out when we talk to people around town. How's it going, Summers? How was your Halloween? Weird. Went to Harfest, saw some messed up shit that I think was real, then had a really bad nightmare. Cool. I stayed in and ate candy and watched TV. Halloween episodes were on. Well, I was out living a Halloween episode, okay? Whoa. Yep. Want to hear a new poem? Always. Autumn winds, autumn sins. Okay. Autumn times, autumn crimes. Man, I want to ask both of these. What counts as an autumn sin? Cheating on your wife with some gas station skank in November. Oh, right, yeah, that's inconsiderate. Hey, Mr. Chazakov. Yes, Selma? You're gonna break your neck someday. I will make sure to fall right on you. Well, I'm a big enough target. Ha ha ha, I'm bigger than you. We should be covered. You too. Leaves, leaves, leaves. Is that a poem? No. Okay, good talk. I really do like Selma's though. Also, I really like how her poems are all the same in structure. The missus varnished this porch herself. Don't go tracking mud all over it. Anyway, yeah, I need to get up there to see Mr. Chazakov as I'm doing that. I like how Selma's poems are all the same format. I think they're all 4 lines. Oh, I can get up on this windowsill? Oh, that'll make my life easier. Never mind. And I also like how May always seems to interject in between the second and third lines of Selma's poems, and it feels like it's almost a part of the poem now. Ms. May Borovsky. Present. Smell the autumn winds. Yeah, hard to miss it. One should not miss such a thing. Talking of, want to see some stars? Yeah, let's give this a go this time, and see if we can do it. Come have a look. Ah, my eyes. Filter. Ugh. Okay, so there was definitely something here. I don't think I saw this at all last time, so I just have to keep following this reaction. The first time, it didn't react in this way at all. Found one. Let's see. Snake. Big snake. Big snake? Yep. I saw a big snake once. At the zoo. In Scouts, we were hiking. And one was sunning itself on a rock. What a treat. I was just thinking it's rare to see a snake just randomly relaxing. What's up with this one? Big snake emerged from the earth and made war upon the villages. What villages? You know, villages. Okay. And as he wrapped himself around them, the villagers saw that they were encircled by the same big snake. And they came together, and together slew the big snake. You learn. Why did the big snake attack the people? Do you have sympathy for the big snake? Jeez, I don't know, but can we just keep saying big snake? Big snake. Big snake. Big snake. Cool. So can we keep doing this, or is it a one-a-day thing? I want to keep searching around for these reactions. Oh, looks like there's another one around here somewhere. This one? Star located, Captain. Let us consult the guide. Oh, you will like this one. Really? Because they are dead. Okay, yeah, I'm into it. Ramesses the Medium. In life he spoke with the dead. Really? Who knows? But when he died, his own spirit returned and spoke through him. Wait, that's dumb. How so? That's just called being alive. Not so, his body was dead. So he was like a zombie? But just as smart as before. No looking for brains. So, like normal, but he smelled bad. Just so. Why did they make this guy into a star? I have no idea. I guess it's kind of impressive. Dumb, but impressive. So what's the moral of this one? Moral? Yeah, usually star things have some sort of moral. Sometimes things are just strange. That's the moral? Meh. That is our pair for the day. Well, gee willikers, Mr. Chazakov. Meh. Willikers. I like him. He's got a lot of charm. Wow, that was pretty great. Yes, it was. More in a couple days? Certainly. Man, I wish I'd been doing this from the start. There you go. There are the constellations. That's cool. I really like Mr. Chazakov. He's a chill guy. He's kind of like May's one bridge to education, because I guess he's a teacher. I think that's implied, that he's a teacher. He's like May's one bridge to education that she hasn't really burned, I guess, which I like. Is there anyone around? Yeah, I think we've talked to everyone. Bee has this dude right outside her window. Constantly. Arnold Stolkerbomb. Nice, we got a... Hello, Bee. Did you get my texts? That is hilarious. Oh, man. May's sense of humor it hits just right for this game. Alrighty then, anything on the notice board? The Harfest poster's gone because Harfest is over now. So it has changed, technically. There's just nothing new there. Alright, how do I want to do this? Let's go down here first. No fishing guy. We can steal a pretzel. Oh, and we can talk to this lady as well. This is unfairly easy now. Professional pretzel thief. Hey, Miss Rosa. Oh, hello, May. How are you feeling today? I feel the damp and the cold down here. But it's in my bones wherever I go. So no harm. Did you want to talk about Granddad? Oh yes, where was I? Troublemakers in my family? Right. Back then, there were places that brought us all together. Or at least, brought us together in bits and bobs. The old Smokies, Grand Bears, the Lodge of Old, the church and the Union. There'd be dances, up at the HB. That's where I met your granddad, a lifetime ago. What was he like back then? Plain in most respects. Prone to fits of melancholy. But funny and wild when the occasion called. Surprising. Is, I guess, the word. What'd your daddy say about him? Wow, this almost reminds me of the dialogue we had with the Goths yesterday. I don't know what Dad says about him, so I'm gonna go with strict but nice. Strict is funny. Why? You alright, Miss Rosa? Oh yes. Let's talk another time. Okay. I hope you feel better? Oh, May. Oh, dear May. Alright, we'll talk another time. Social battery empty, I guess. Anyone else down here today? These kids are back again. I don't even want to talk to them. They're always rude, but I guess I will. Hey, kind of a weird question, but is anyone missing? What? Like, anyone you know who was out last night and didn't come back? I don't think so. What's going on? Nothing, I just thought I saw something. Okay, You should tell us if this is something. Just be careful, okay? Keep an eye out. And let me know if you see anything weird, okay? I mean, you all hang out together constantly. You're safer than anyone else I know. It was a good deed. A good thing to do, May. I have my thoughts about what happened in the last part. It's wet again. Man, I'm cold again. It's just rain. Hey, why are we still standing out here? Someone has to. Yeah, so I had my thoughts about the things that happened in the last part, and again, I said I'm not sure if they're real or just a figment of May's imagination. I guess that's part of what we have to work out. Whoa. Is someone moving in? Probably something dumb. I miss you, pizza place. Like I said, when the fish and chip shop in my town closed, it was really quickly replaced by a big franchise, and that was sad. Yeah, the thing about this game and its mystery is that, unlike other mystery games, I don't feel like I need to solve it, I'm just happy being along for the ride. You up for band practice in a bit? I guess. Weird night. How so? I'll tell you about it later. Okay, good talk, Angus. Or is some bullshit. You hear me, statue? I guess you were drafted. Ugh. You died before you got to enjoy the statue they made of you. It's garbage. They can't make me go to war. I'll go underground. I'll join some sort of group that's against war and stuff. We'll blow up war stuff and sabotage other war stuff. I'll live in the shadows for decades. No address, always on the run, living in a trailer in the desert. It'll be awesome. Do you really hate war if you're gonna wage a war against war? Food for thought. So today's my last day. Oh dear, we're gonna miss you. It happened so fast. Let us know how it is. I will, I'll come visit. Can't leave you two to fend for yourselves. Oh dear, what are we gonna do without you? You wanna go see a movie or something? Yeah, let me get settled in, and we can go on an outing. And you'll see me whenever you go for groceries. That's true. I ain't going far. Not far at all. Again, this game, it feels like kind of a stopping point on a journey. And we're seeing people coming and going and moving in all sorts of directions while we're kind of just here at the bus station, I guess. Nobody in there. Hey, Mum. Hey, church mum. Hey, heathen daughter. I'll make it in here someday. But come on, seriously, no one likes getting up on Sunday. I find it very enriching. Your father does too, mostly. But he attends, and that's important. And he knows it means a lot to me. Alright, well, guilt thoroughly tripped. You do work for the church. That's not what faith is like, hun. There's more grace than condemnation. Kinda, whatever. Alright, I'm out. See you later, sweetie. Yeah, it's weird, I suppose. It's not really a parallel that I can draw because I'm not religious and I don't come from a very religious family, at least my direct family. But I guess the parallel that I could draw is that my mum works in a school and she worked in the school that I went to. So I guess May's relationship with her mum regarding church is kind of similar to my relationship with my mum regarding school, where, you know, it's like, it's your own personal interests, and for the parent, it's the interests of the child as well. But it's also like a professional interest as well, and there's this weird kind of conflict there, I guess. I don't feel right about it. I know, but sometimes the right thing doesn't feel right. I just think it's just wrong to take something when folks don't want you to take it. Well, I feel like God would see this differently. I do, at least. That's because you're a good person. Hey. Hey again. Hey. So I had this really bad dream last night. Me too. I dreamed I was a pizza. And I was afraid someone would slice me. Jeez. Yep. This just makes me sad we don't have a pizza place anymore. Gotta order it from out by the highway now. Tragic. I had a dream I was a goose flying south, and I had to keep up with the other gooses, or I'd get lost. That's sad. It wasn't a good dream. What are y'all talking about? Big meeting coming up? City council? Yep. About Bruce here. Wow, that's intense. We'd appreciate your prayers. This is precisely the kind of time where God shows up. Hope so. Me too. Man, we really don't know anything about Bruce. So it's like, it's hard to know whether, I guess, giving him a place to live permanently in Possum Springs is the right thing to do. No one's out here today. We need to keep an eye out for the pentagrams, I suppose, around town, like the goth kids were saying. Yeah, so it's like, it's hard to really make a judgment on Bruce's situation, because all we've really seen is Pastor K and his side of the story. We don't really know why the city council and the group of goons doesn't want him here. Maybe there's a deeper reason, so I guess we have more investigating to do to find out. But again, it very much ties in with that theme of things are happening and people are going places, like these people here. But May's just kind of in the same old place, not really going anywhere. Hello, B. Hey, B. Hey, thanks again for last night. I owe you one. It's fine, it was fun. My night got really weird and bad after. How so? Tell you later, I guess. Still like putting it together. Okay, well, let me know how that goes. I will. I think it's band practice day. Yeah, I'm gonna go hunt down Greg. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, no, he's at the Snack Falcon. I don't know how that guy stays employed. He steals constantly, breaks supplies for fun, and leaves work whenever he wants. Greg plays by his own rules. It feels more like the world plays by his rules. Whoa. I don't even know what that means. Still, whoa. Yeah, the weird thing about Greg and his job is, like, we've never seen his boss. I don't know, like, who runs the Snack Falcon. They probably don't care at this point, I guess. Right then, so we got the pretzel, which means we need to feed the rats. But I also want to head out to the edge of town and see what's going on out there. Feels like there are less people around. Oh, hi. Hey, dude. Hey, you. Working here now? Yep. Sucks. But it pays. Question. How do they fit a kitchen in there? Barely. What do you do here? Grillman and janitor. I cook and mop. At the same time? Yes. Okay, good talk. So, does he not work at the old pickaxe anymore? Did B fire him? He didn't seem very good at his job. Police car. Oh, right. So, maybe Aunt Mallcop is actually investigating what's happening out here. Yeah. Well, we'll talk to you in a minute. Let's go talk to Germ. No, we'll talk to you first, actually, because I don't know if Germ's going to want to do something. What were you doing out here last night? I saw someone kidnap someone, like a kid. Tell me what you saw again? Someone in a big old coat with someone over their back. And you chased them down here? Yeah, and I got to the fence and they were up in the woods. Alright. Thank you, May. I knew you were just gonna brush this off. May, there's been no missing person reports. That tends to happen when a kid goes missing from something like Harfest. Hell, I got 6 calls about kids out late. There would be a report. I'm reporting this right here. This is a report. May, there's no break in the fence. So unless someone could jump this thing while carrying a teenager who hasn't been reported as missing. Any theories, May? They could have gone around the fence. I don't know, May. This fence goes out and along the parking lots, almost to the tracks. For you to be right behind them, and then to be miraculously on the other side of the fence. Ugh. I was running around half the night, getting after teenage bullshit, and people scared of clotheslines and noises. Are you trying to kick off a horror movie? No one believes the girl who saw the ghost. Well, I have bad news for you. The cop always dies. I'm sorry, we're talking about a ghost now. It must have gone through the fence? Really, May? No, yes, I don't know. I'm really tired. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Did you at least check the woods? May, me, and Dan McConnell were up there this morning, because of what you said last night. From the fence up to the old mine. We found a couple of teenagers on a gross mattress. We saw some worried-looking deer. And one deer hunter out too early. That can't be it. That is it. The cop always dies! Yeah, I mean, that's immediately what I was thinking when this happened last night. The trope of how no one ever believes the person who sees the ghost. And that seems to be how this is going. But then in the context of this game, you think, well, maybe it is just in May's head. But I also think of the people that came on the trains, the travelers, like, who would report them missing if they were? Hey. What's up, kid? You smell weird. You go to Harfest? Nah, over it. Cool. I had a kind of weird time. Weird bad time, actually. It's a guaranteed weird bad time. Yeah. Are those people from yesterday still here? Dunno. We're not, like, good friends or anything. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I thought you'd know. I was wondering if they ever met Casey. Out there somewhere. I can ask. I used to ask. I just hate thinking about him out there all by himself. Oh, Casey's tough. He'll be fine. When you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Yeah, I guess. Well, see you at band practice. Real talk, do you actually like watching us play? Yeah, I mean you're not good, but yeah. Not my style. What is your style? Black metal, thrash crossover, hip-hop. I like Witch Dagger, that kind of metal. Oh yeah, like that doom shit, right? Da-da-da-da-ruga! Totally. What? You know, one time a guy followed me home. Like, a guy from the tracks. What did you do? It was some night back in the summer, and out the corner of my eye I could kind of see this dude take this turn out of the parking lot and start creeping up the hill, like 50 feet back. But I didn't, like, want to look right at him. I took a detour through the woods and sat in a tree. It was getting dark, but, like, I could just see him standing off the road, waiting for me to come down. Holy shit. What did you do? After it got dark, I climbed down, and I got up the hill real quick. Yeah, it was a weird bad time. I'm so upset right now. I know, right? See ya. See ya, Germ. Maybe Aunt Moorcop should speak to Germ. Man, Germ is he's a hard character to get my head around. He was very talkative today. I feel like more so and in a different way to previously. Hello. Like, I came on screen right at the wrong moment. It really freaked me out. Well, I think we've talked to most people. Let's go feed the rats now, and then I think we'll do band practice in the next bar. Going about this in the most awkward way possible, of course, because that's how I operate. Just want to make sure there's nothing else that I miss. I don't think I've ever seen this sign. Have I ever been up here? Hey. What are you doing outside my window? I don't know. Please go away. What you doing? Newspaper. What's in the news? Dumb girl slips off ledge, dies on street below. Area cranky man haunted by screaming poltergeist. Soggy corpse, hardly recognizable, identified by teeth. Area man dies of heart attack from being scared by hootin' and hollerin' phantom. Evidence shows girl was pushed. Alright, alright. Nice. There's so much back and forth dialogue between, like, May and a lot of the other characters in this game, like, kind of friendly banter and stuff, especially with Greg, and I love it. It's so fun. Alright, this way then. I'm glad I checked that. We'd never seen that before. I think it took me a while to get used to just being able to stand on everything in this game and using the triple jump to get to places. This game really, it doesn't necessarily point you in any specific direction. It just gives you a whole open world to explore and says, get on with it. And you're left to figure things out and experiment for yourself, which is fine. I like that. But took me a little while to get used to what I needed to be doing. Ah, Laurie's here. Okay, we'll talk to Laurie in the next part. We're running out of time today. Oh, we can interact with this. Plastic flowers are, like, super depressing for some reason. Dead flowers are less depressing than plastic ones. Yeah, I guess it's kind of because, like, a flower is beautiful, but then it dies, and it's like, it's only beautiful for that time it's alive, and then a plastic flower feels just so artificial in its beauty because it never actually dies and goes away. All right, my little miracle rats, time to eat. Still 3 of you? Nope, there's number 4. Wow, there's so many of you. Someday you won't need me anymore, and you'll leave. Will I even recognize you on the street as we pass each other? I love you, miracle rats. Weird. Being a surrogate mother for a group of rats is not what I expected to be doing in this game, but here we are. Well, you know what? I'm enjoying it. That's gonna do it for now. As always, your feedback and advice is greatly appreciated. Today's question of the day: what's the weirdest dream you've ever had? I have weird dreams very often. I think all of my dreams that I can remember are weird in some way, shape, or form. I never have just a normal dream, whatever a normal dream is. It's funny that I asked this question because now that I'm thinking about it, I can't actually remember any of those dreams that really stuck with me. And I feel like that's the nature of dreams, is they are so fleeting that whenever you try to grab onto them, it feels like they just slip away from you. I look forward to reading your responses, and until the next part, thanks for watching, and take care.